Vamos a continuar y creo que... como cerré en un punto que tal... vale. El coso ese no puedo romperlo, da igual. Y me va a tocar volver a hacer el combate este. Qué bien. Ah, no. Parece que no. Ah, no. Hostia, pensaba que sí, porque yo recordaba esto que lo habían dejado cerrado. Ah, pues mira. Menos mal. Porque no me apetecía volver a combatir aquí con toda esta gente. A ver. Vale. Así bien. Así. Y esto. Así. Y esto. Vaya. Tengo aquí un lío de cables. Venga.
Dicey, over there.
Vale. Bien. Pum. Persigue al decal.
Oh, hello there, Even, you little monster.
Habló.
You come here into a town full of strangers, and the first thing you do is destroy my beautiful moon. Oh, Even, you've made me very angry.
No has cumplido tu promesa.
If you'll just give me the eyes, I'll...
These eyes? You want me to give them to you? I'm not giving you anything, child.
But you promised! When I gave you rhymes, you said I earned them. And...
Oh, you have earned something. Take a deep breath, Even, because it's the last thing you'll ever take from anyone.
Foolish little girl, you're going to lose, because I rhyme tight when I follow my... personified force of creativity?
Las musas.
I was going to say that.
Ya le quita un poco de vida.
Quiet! Stop robbing me of my rhymes before I get to them!
Tengo que ganarle
Only
rimando,
I may
verás.
ride this lyrical flow, got it? Russia!
Bueno. Au.
Dicey, there!
Ok. Estoy esquivando, es que yo no sé...
Let's go!
A ver. Uno. Voy a curar. De momento.
Get him, Dicey!
Au.
Go! Over here, Dicey!
Venga, vuelve a tirar. Un 2. Joder.
Get him, Dicey!
Venga. 1. 2. Venga. Me curo. Vale, cambio de fase.
Right. Time to rhyme battle. I hope your loved ones are ready to
Sufrimiento.
cry, because in a few moments you're going to...
Tu fallecimiento.
Dang it, that is good.
Ah, y ahora me invoca bichos en lugar de atacarme él directamente. Qué bien. Ah, joder. Venga, tira. Venga. Recoge cristalitos. Tira.
Dicey, over here!
Vale, al de caldo puedo atacarle. Una más por aquí. Ahí le echo bastante culpa al de caldo. No le hago nada. No pasa nada. Bien.
I'll try to not let it go to my head that I am the reason you'll soon be resting in peace.
Dead! How are you so bad at this?
Es muy paquete, sí.
Get him, Dicey! Come on, get on!
Tira.
This is the rhyme that's going to end your time here in Random. My parents wanted me to be a goat herder, but I'd much rather be an even...
Campesino. ¿Asesino?
Silence! I was going to think of that eventually.
Lo he sabido yo antes de que me marcaran las opciones. O sea, imagínate si era simple la rima.
Get him, Dicey!
I hope people won't think you're too shoddy when they discover that...
Body! You're embarrassing yourself!
Au, ahí me comí una hostia. Venga, tira.
Dicey dead!
Ah, mira, ahí hay... Au, eso no lo he visto. Mierda.
Dicey dead! Over here, Dicey!
Venga, tira. Un 2. Esto es un 3. Ahí.
To me, you're just an annoying butt, and my robots are gonna tear out your...
Que te calles,
Yes! Oh,
puta.
guts! No!
Hombre.
No! I won't go back! I can't go back! It's not fair!
Pues usted, amigo, ha dado motivos. No. Me temo que se ha pasado de agresivo. A mí me da igual, me resulta positivo. Me temo que se ha pasado de agresivo. Realmente todo rimaba, todo. Cualquier respuesta era válida. Hola, Ray. Los ojete.
Back you go, my friend.
Pum, pum. Hala, pa' adentro. Un poco repugnante, pero me parece bien. Las dos caras de la misma moneda, logro
Colossal
desbloqueado.
and terrifying upside-down mayor was now stored inside a different and nicer mayor's head. Even and Dicey had done an excellent job, and I was doing an excellent job narrating it. Not that they'd ever
Aunque no se den
realize.
cuenta. Sí. Toma ya. Si no te cuenta, tengo alguna pregunta, a ver. ¿Cuántas cosas puedes realmente llevar dentro? Luego los ojos de Triple son mucho más grandes que las bombas que tienes ahí. ¿Estás preparado para la Triena? Espero que la tata no nos reciba personalmente. Solamente debe estar retirada. Venga, eso se nos ha geniado. Venga.
Even was learning the world was even stranger.
Me hace gracia porque ella la entiende perfectamente a Dadelio, pero yo no tengo ni zorra de lo que dice. Pero guay.
But she was also learning that she didn't have to face it completely alone.
¿Ah, no tienes miedo? El mundo raro a mí no me da
All Even and
miedo.
Dicey had to do was return the eyes to see more. With his vision restored, he'd be able to give Dicey his third pip, which would be all they needed to open that infernal, mysterious gate to Three Town.
Vale, los ojos.
They'd made it. Even and Dicey had survived. And what's more, defeated Royam, the dark side of the mayor. But the journey was far from over. Sorry, I'll be quiet now. I just get so carried away sometimes. It's just so exciting being a storyteller, you know? Okay. Now, I'll be quiet.
Qué intensito está el narrador, Joder. Me gustaría un punto en el que Par y Dadelio le dijeran: ya, suficiente. Llevamos horas y horas y horas ignorándote. Ya no podemos más. Cállate la puta boca. Ay, para romper un poquito la cuarta pared. En fin. Mira, ahí está. El alcalde.
It is good to be whole once
Mientras
again.
no te dé por volverte loco como él.
Because he's a part of me. If you cut off a limb, you'd want it back too, wouldn't you? Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, even.
Creo que lo entiendo.
Without him, I'm not the same. But with him, I'm accomplished. He says hello, by the way, even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon.
Tengo algunas preguntas. Háblenme más.
He's a part of me, and I can't just throw that away. Even, may I give you some advice? Don't ignore your dark side. It's a part of you that festers if you don't address it. And in the
Hay que
right
aceptar la oscuridad.
hands, it can have some productive uses.
¿Va a plantarle cara a la reina ahora? No.
I'll represent the people of my town. I'm shutting down the moon building project. It's the least I can do. From there on, we shall see.
Quiero seguir hablando. A ver. ¿Qué va a pasar con
We
los
move
demás?
forward as a united city. There's more than one path ahead of us. But the people of this great town have always been good at dealing with multiplicity. As time goes forward, we'll all merge back together. We'll still have split personalities, but that's an advantage. Everyone has a better half. Every half can do something the other can't. Every half helps the other half out. It's the two-town way. It's been a very strange time for us here too, even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two-Town now goes with you. And strange is good.
Nada más, ¿no? Vale. Adiós, señor alcalde.
Goodbye, even. You will always have my thanks.
And so, Even went to give
Doble, el precio de las cartas que tengas en la mano cambiará al azar. Podrán ser gratis o costar el doble.
Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again. And wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse.
Mucha delicadeza.
And...
¡Bam!
Done. Good as new, little buddy.
Delicadeza, dice.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again. I mean, I suppose I could. There is room for more. All over Random there are mythical creatures hiding from the clutches of the Queen. Difficult to find, but they may have some. Keep your eyes peeled, and senses even sharper, even. Oh, and remember, all this dice business? Shh, it's our secret. So, what are you gonna do now? The old one step at a time approach, eh? Well, that's a healthy way to approach the unknown. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice?
De ti, claro.
Every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts.
Qué raro y qué
Isn't
críptico.
it, though? It's so fun.
Pero te
Bye, Ian.
entiendo.
I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again in far-off places.
Creo que te entiendo. A ver. Pero aquí pasa una cosa. Que necesitaba 3 cacharros de esos, 3 babosillas, y solo he conseguido uno. Entonces... Mira, ahí es donde estaba apoyado el alcalde. Así que eso era lo que... El pezón que no podía conseguir. Vale.
And lo, did the number 2 come to Random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo,
Oi, looking to get an invincibility potion, are you? Well, you've come to the wrong place. I've got cards, though.
And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2...
Esta me gusta. Quizá voy a ponerme alguna más. Venga.
Rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other...
Por aquí. De aquí vengo, ¿no? Ah, no, esto es la luna. Esto es la luna. Que ahora ya no hay nada. Que a ver, que a lo mejor, claro, es que el de este me había dicho que no voy a volver nunca, ¿no? En la conversación me ponía esa opción, pero...
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet?
Yo tengo alguno.
I need all of... He means I need all...
Vale, que sí, que no os peleéis. Ah, mira, aquí todavía me faltan cosas. A ver.
Words for sale.
Wanda.
Who? My rarest word. Why, that's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade?
Me hace un chiste.
Let's hear it. Why?
20 conmigo.
7, 8, 9? Oh, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, keep that joke. What do you have to offer in trade?
A ver, otro
Let's
chiste.
hear it.
Que dice un pato a otro pato.
How?
Estamos empatados.
Oh, down, like as in duck
No le hace
feathers.
gracia.
Ah, sorry. Not a fan of... What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence
Mira, parece que le
sound,
gusta.
the mouth feel of adlube. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament.
Deleite.
Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. I got
vale.
words for sale here. Choice word. I already traded with you. I'm good for words, but thank you. Enjoy oblectament. Kid, that's a trade secret. Can't have you...
Vale.
Who wants to buy a word? I got clinic...
Ay, deleite. Y eso es escrito en...
Mania looking for a good home here.
Oh, soy un
It
bloop.
means wanting to stay in bed.
Soy un blue.
There!
Even decided she'd already inserted herself into the lives of the twins quite enough.
Vamos a seguir explorando. A ver.
That's a
Esto es
spiffy
nada.
nice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
What But, I didn't do anything to my twin! How did you? It was a moment of weakness. I didn't think it through. It's awful in the upside down town, and I just knew I'd hate it there. And Big Red is so easy to trick. Because she's me. We're the same person, born into two different bodies. I'm so ashamed. She's got the best parts of the two of us. She's so important to me, and I sold her out. Please,
Ya está
can you
ayudado.
help her? I know I've already asked so much, but...
You're right. I have so much regret, I can't. I don't. Please, will you help? You did? Now she's going to kill me! And I'm grateful that you gave her back the freedom to do so. You've let me take back the greatest mistake of my life. And I know my relationship with Big Red will never be the same. But at least now I have a chance to fix it. I wouldn't have that without you. Thank you, even. And here, for luck better than mine.
Qué ida de olla todo. Bueno, ¿qué me has dado en realidad? Dineros, me parece correcto. Ahí hay algo.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
No, pero por aquí no es. Por ahí no puedo ir por allá. Y aquí es donde está el capullo este. A ver. Que me ha parecido antes ver aquí un... Aquí. Bien. Corre. Corre, pártano. Ah, es malísimo. Vale, no sé. A ver.
Oh, cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it. Get your food here.
Shroud! Get your fresh shroud! Straight out of the
dead
tube!
on.
That's dinner for two! I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal.
A ver tú.
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word? Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic.
¿Qué es un gumigrego?
Imagine not knowing what a Gubblegregor is. Hilarious. You're all right, kid. Good sense of humor. Here's the Gubblegregor. Just be sure not to use it in full reverse. We all know what happens then.
No sé qué pasa.
Great, kid.
¿Qué cojones es un gumigrego? Puedes gumigregar lo que quieras. También puedes intercambiarlo en la calle del comercio por algo de valor. Ok. Sigo sin saber qué coño es el gumigrego, pero ok.
Get your pre-chewed food here.
Otro bichillo. ¿Cómo te llamas, pequeño? ¿En serio? Vale. Lo tendré en cuenta. Venga, vente conmigo. En serio, por favor, cuando tenga que dárselo a los mamertos esos de Yael y Joel, que no me hagan elegir. Que hay alguna escena en la que, yo que sé, o se pelean o se ponen de acuerdo o yo que sé qué. Pero no me hagas elegir.
Oh, kid! You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs. I'm sorry. I'm on break now, and Smokey only gets a little time for him.
Casco antiguo, aquí es donde luché. Y no hay nada. Claro, en el menú aquí no veo nada, ¿no? Ah, misión secundaria, misión principal, sí. Ahí hay una secundaria. Pero claro, es que... Calle del comercio, casco antiguo... Calle doble sentido, vale, es... Ahí. Y la principal allá. Pero es que el resto ni puta zorra. ¿No? Porque además, carta me falta una, misiones me faltan dos y aquí no... Me supongo que una carta, porque no serán las que se puedan comprar, serán de misión, de recompensa. Entonces... Uy, esta no la tenía. Bueno, hay dos que no tenía. Me gusta. Me gusta el coco. Y esta...
There's the face of a girl who wants to try.
A ver. Sí, pero sigue sin contarme tal, porque...
It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two Town, where even the residents seemed to be of two minds.
¿Qué pasa?
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day!
Ah, me vuelve a salir la escena, la cinemática de cuando llegué a la ciudad. ¿En serio? Vaya gilipollez, ¿no? Yo creo que eso es un bug, pero vale. Eso tiene que ser un bug. Vale. Calle del comercio y ahí hay una... No se puede
Tired of
subir,
mastication? Let me do the hard work for you.
Sí, claro, el mapa... Piensa, ahí hay misiones secundarias que se ven arriba, pero claro, ¿cómo subo ahí? Es lo que estoy ahí un poquito... Por aquí es de donde he venido antes, ¿no? Pero es que claro, no puedo subir más ahí. ¿No? ¿O sí? ¿Es aquí? Ah, mira, vuelve a hablarme este. Joder.
Please, trade the gobble
Ah, sí, claro, que quería algún
I'm
griego
sure
este.
this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before... forget it, it's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town. Thanks, kid.
No. Dado de 4 caras, muerto. A Lisbe le gustará. Vale, ¿y dónde está Lisbe? A ver, ahí hay un bichillo de eso que es subiendo por esas escaleras. Bien, ya está. Uf. Ahí lo veo. Venga. Tira. ¿Cómo va la cosa? Un poco clásico. Ni que lo digas. Venga. Otro blue. Vuelve con Yael y Joel. A ver. Ahí están las dos misiones. Vale.
I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on bucolic right now if you're in.
Aquí están Yael y Joel. Y... aquí. Lisbe.
You've got all the pips you need already in your glass jar, child. The only hard part is attaching them. But I can't help you. A piptician needs years of training in rhetoric alone, just so they can convince those slippery things to stay in place. And you wouldn't dare trust the life of your companion with an amateur. But I do have it on good authority that the Pipnician does exist in the Upside Down Town. Name, if I'm not too mistaken, of Seymour. Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice. Or rather, it was a dice. I expected you would, child. This poor dice has seen so much, and come to such an ignominious end at the hands of Her Majesty. I want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War.
¿Eres soldado?
Consider me a concerned bystander.
Testigo y parte afectada.
The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice. And so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them. and she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still dice and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic, and she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation, gleaned from hard-earned experience. Hypothetically speaking.
Todo sí.
But
De las
don't worry,
suposiciones y las
your
teorías
secret
y...
is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice.
¿No lo conoces?
I have. It used to be so different. There are some of us who remember the old ways, child. We must stay hidden, and we must stay silent. But we exist. The valley is hidden, far below Random, and far from the Queen's prime
Era que
eye.
Lisbe era una
It's a
domadora.
crypt, a land of the dead, forbidden to all but a few will remember. I'd wager you don't fully know what you travel with.
Con mi amigo.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are. Goodbye, child. Take care and Random rules.
Dinero me ha dado.
Good luck, Dice Wielder. And you too, little dice.
Bueno. Pues supongo que viene el momento que más temía. Tener que elegir entre Yael y Joel.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me. What? I don't understand. I knew it! I knew it was logical that you would choose me to be the dominant personality. That is what you want, isn't it?
No.
You'll need to choose one of us. Who will it be?
¡Ah! ¿Con cuál me quedo? ¿Con Joel o con Yael? ¿Con el lógico o el chiflao? ¡Ah! Hombre, el lógico me parece mucho más simpático, pero el chiflao es que está chiflao. ¡Ay, no sé! No sé qué hacer. Venga, estamos en un mundo devastado por la locura. Vamos a dárselo al chiflao.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, just need to mix them together and down the hatch. Ah. Okay. I feel strange. Whoa! Oh, this is intense! Perfect! It's just me! For the first time, it's just me! Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality, distilled down to its purest essence. I hope it treats you well. You know what? By the cards,
Buenos días.
I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already.
Más bien ahora es
You'd say
buen dos
that's only
días.
logical. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it?
Ay. Tiene gracia porque la cabeza sigue estando ahí, parece que sigue estando viva, pero...
Thank you again. You'll come back to visit me, won't you? Even start to miss logic.
Ay, ahora echará de menos a su parte lógica. Ay, estaba ahí que no sabía qué hacer. Si darle la poción a la parte lógica o a la parte chiflada. Se ha dado la chiflada al final, pero ahora está triste. Que digo, no hay logro de elegir, ¿no? Entre uno y otro, ni nada. No me ha saltado ningún logro, así que entiendo que daba igual. Bueno, supongo que nada. Venga. Vamos a sacar un 3.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of three. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in random.
Lost in random. Me ha dicho el nombre del juego. ¡Ah! En fin. Uy. Con un dado oscuro. Parece que estoy en Londos siendo ahora impar. ¿O cómo va la cosa? ¿No? Ahora se ha hecho más grande el dado. Pesa más. Voy más lento. Más grande todavía. El peso del azar en la espalda. ¿No? Uf. Lo ha dicho. Aquí no hay nada. Me voy. No puedo. Parece todo eso parecen tumbas. Eso es la sala del trono, parece.
Home, I guess.
Ah. Cada uno es una de las...
Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever! Never touch it again.
¿Para qué
I
sirve?
have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something
La reina solo
special.
quiere una heredera, me parece. Y ha elegido impar y punto. ¿Qué es? ¿Me lo puedo quedar?
No, you can't have anything. But you can earn it. Go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Una máscara. No me da buena espina. La misma máscara que lleva la reina no me da buena espina.
was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away!
Sí, pero aquí hay algo.
Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster!
Not today, Satan. Not today. Entre ir detrás de una araña y recoger monedas, creo que es obvio lo que voy a hacer, ¿no? El fantasma.
Wait, wait! Did you see those robots? What do you
wow.
mean you've seen bigger?
Serán los trillizos, ¿no? Que están en guerra. Coño, no te que estás cada par. Ahí está el fantasma. Y ahí hay gente. El fantasma se ha metido.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat, a Sixer is missing. I can be rewarded. Random rules by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her
Vamos a
sister.
buscar a Verdi.
Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Ay, qué lento vas ahora, hija puta. Ahora. Venga. Bernie. Bernardino.
Come on, Dicey!
nada. Sí que hay. Sí que hay, sí que hay. A ver. Plaza Mayor de Triena. Quiero una relaxing café con leche, por favor.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards, and I got good news for you. Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards! Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Qué flipa. Sí, pero no me interesa ni... bueno, esta no la tengo, ¿no? ¿El ácido? Venga.
Find them! Let none who attack the king, let none of them...
I'm noble, you understand. Heck,
Hola,
this bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
Nobleza me da un poco igual.
You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder. Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
A Greta repique.
Call me crazy. I've got half
Greta
a mind
repique.
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
Sí.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the 3 siblings? Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the 3 siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Todos ellos.
Well, that's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you.
Nadie me quiere.
My word, what an opinion indeed. Greetings, I'm doing a survey for the... Splendid. I have... Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father? Bold, very bold. That's all I need. Thank you for your time.
Pues vale. No parece que... Bueno, me ha dado dinero. Esto es como los anuncios esos de gana dinero por responder una encuesta. Es todo mentira siempre, ¿no? Esas cosas, pero... Me gustan los niños muertos. Pues mira hacia otro lado.
Yes, a war zone was no place for most children. But even suspected she could carve out a place for her there. With her...
Vale, que sí. Que habláis muy lento, gente. Venga.
Call me crazy. I've got half a mind too.
Más dinero.
What was I talking about?
Bueno, aquí nada. Contigo ya he hablado, no sé.
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
¿Y esta? Elsa Senecta.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child. Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all. I promise it, stranger.
Vale. A ver si es verdad.
The attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger! I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
Que fíjate, si está ahí con el bastón y todo, si está...
Boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
Por Dios, es que esta gente... Madre mía. Entre raritos y tarumbas. Madre de Dios. Callejón de salsipuedes. Prefiero salchipapa. ¿Sacado clip del Alt F4? ¿Cómo? ¿De qué Alt F4? Anoche.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing. Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
El coco.
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
El hombre sombra le llaman al coco, Shadow Man, ¿no? Shadow Man, no, sí. Shadow Man. Porque men es hombres. Esta noche Boss y Lich Hunter. Aunque tú eres más de Check Hunter. A Camaleón el otro día, ayer o antes de ayer, en el Persona le ponía ¿en qué parte de Europa está República Checa? Y le dije, Redox seguro que lo sabe.
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him. As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Ya me dirás tú, esta puta ciudad, si no tiene bastante con una guerra civil a 3 bandas, que encima tiene que estar aguantando los ataques del coco. Es que... joder.
You want to know about the Shadow Man. You want to know about the Shadow Man. The Shadow Man comes on 19th day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when 19th day. He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Muddy Grow Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun. Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet. You want to know about the Shadow Man.
¿Y tú?
Leave me alone.
Margarita
I'm
Sisa.
busy. Well, good luck with that, stranger. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day, but not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley, and he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Sería más fácil hacer así y romper las luces. Pero bueno. Cuadro de luces. Venga.
Dicey, over there!
Espera, entra primero aquí. Anda. Bueno, vale. A ver.
Dicey, over here!
A ver. Abre esto. Entonces,
Dicey,
ahí.
there!
Y... ¡pam!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Venga, Coco. Ven pa' acá, Coquito. Coco, Coco, Coco. Ahí no se puede. Coquito, Coquito. Míralo, ahí está. Hola, Coco.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Este lo ha hecho Nomura, que tiene cremalleras.
That may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
Quizá podemos llegar a un trato.
Now, I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
Bueno, inténtalo.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplets' War to end. No, I'm not. I'm
Criatura de la oscuridad.
creature that moves
Me gusta
in the
más que el
dark
rollo paz y
time.
amor, la verdad.
But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace.
Tiene sentido.
During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want.
Es verdad, cuando la vida es tan jodida y tan mierda, nadie le tiene miedo a algo como el coco. Bastante tienen que tener que aguantar la vida. Lo entiendo perfectamente.
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task.
Jódete, que sigo viva después de haber hablado con el coco.
The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Mira, ahí hay algo.
Assassins! Save him! Save the king before I forget.
That poor woman, completely mad.
Sí, la
Have you
verdad.
seen Nishka?
Está más para allá que para acá, la pobre. Mira, tengo que hablar con ella.
You'll never take me alive, you.
Que encima le falta un brazo, está fatal. Esta señora está, vamos, para el arrastre.
You, I remember you. We've spoken.
Bueno, mira,
before,
al menos algo recuerda.
haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children. They... Well, something happened.
Que mataron al rey.
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, It was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it. I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
Wow.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Está fatal. Está fatal, pero bueno. Ese se va.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders.
Bueno, como lo que soñaba Impar, que tenía el dado ese...
King's murder.
No, venga, a ver. 8 cartas, 6 misiones secundarias, una página del libro. Vale.
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
A ver, los puentes espada, plaza mayor de Triena... ¿Qué es eso? Las trincheras. ¿Qué digo yo? Lo de las tiradas, ¿cómo funcionan? O sea, porque siendo 3... Bueno, a lo mejor si es un 1 o un 2 es uno, si es un 3 o un 4 es otro, y si es un 5 o un 6 es otro, ¿no? O así. Ajá, lo que yo decía. Vale, vamos a hablar con este, a ver, dominio del conde, del duque, de la baronesa. Vale,
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else... Hi there, I'm Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner. The Nanny Fortuna, of course. When you're this good, it'd be a crime not to share your skills with the world. Literally. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves.
Me he dado cuenta.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No. Only I see it. By the order of Nane Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them, although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Vale. Pero claro,
Over here!
tengo que conocerlos a todos, entonces, a ver. Busca a Greta, conoce a la baronesa, al conde y al duque. Busca el arma del crimen, el objeto, el objeto, el objeto. Mucho lío, todo. Por aquí no puedo. Por ahí no puedo. Entonces... ¿Conde, duque o baronesa? Vamos al conde. Vamos en orden.
Someone has entered your castle, your grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me. Sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Cards here. I literally cannot advertise that fact.
A ver, ¿tienes algo nuevo? No parece.
The Count? I love that. You don't? He's great! There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing. It's the Count's friend that has recently gone missing, but any political leader would completely lose their mind about that. It's normal. He's normal. I'm normal. We're normal. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again.
Morir
it's
por
so
él de
great
nuevo.
and normal.
Ah, mira, aquí. Vale. Aquí no hay nada. Bueno, aquí. A ver, mira, el duque este, tal. Conde. Bueno, lo que sea. Vale. ¡Oli!
Hey, stay back!
No.
Stay back! You won't take me alive! You won't take me dead either!
Bueno,
I'm warning you! I'm a count! There's consequences for murdering me! Bad ones! Really, really bad ones!
Au. Puta.
Dicey there! Dicey there!
Hey, I know you can...
No, solo podía salir. Lo que pasa es que solo salían o unos o doses. Ahora ya puede salir también un 3.
Get him, Dicey! Come on, get on!
Hay de dónde esquivar todo. Puta. Bueno, voy a atravesar. Au. ¿Ves? Un 3. Puta. Au. A pastar. Mierda. Va a pastar. Vale.
Get him, Dicey! Let's go!
Vale. Trae para acá.
Dicey, there! Go! Over here, Dicey!
Mierda. Bien.
Dicey, there! Over here, Dicey!
Venga, otra tirada. A pastar. Joder. Ahí. Todos muertos, me parece, sí. Bien.
Aha! You're here to
No,
kill
he venido a
me,
hablar,
aren't you?
conde.
Help me to die? Bah! War! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind. You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill me. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it.
A ver los
in
hilos,
stories that
cierto.
may or may not have been based on truth. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What do I need? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped. Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child. She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me? Well, good. The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. Hmm? How do you like that? Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen. War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... You know what? Sure, you can have it. It's creepy anyway. It's a black pinky taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me.
Meñique negro. The fuck?
What? No. Do my quest first.
Venga, denme el meñique.
No.
Sí.
No, I told you, you have to go find Shmoo.
¿Y si lo amenazo con asesinarlo?
You wouldn't.
Por mi lado, sí.
You'd assassinate me? You joke about that? Assassins! You kill me for an old pinky? Well, you can have it. Just take it. I'll go get someone else to get Shmoo. Now just leave me alone.
Bueno. Pues ya está. Pero no, en serio, la misión puedo hacerla igualmente.
Well, have you found Count Shmoo the Third yet?
Nah, vale, puedo buscarlo igualmente. Puedo ayudarle igualmente a encontrar al conde Pucci.
Bold of you to be just running around here.
Dog, rak, otaka poin, gmnarf, nainga, das, narmene, golkash, kneinast, oge, gau, nosnik, keino, dagimnat, hana, rak, malamne, dog, oge, no, da, akis, ksnehena, wak, hey, knema, horgo, gan. Malaha, Norego, Maninga, Okergo. Nornehame, Inala Kone, Keshkamane Heno, Hina, Kokos.
Aquí todo suena raro.
Tokamare, Okos, Kaminena, Kuske, Takero, Kamoene, Korahane.
Se supone que es un peluche. En fin. A ver, ahí había el tipo ese, pero claro, igualmente... Mira, a esta le puedo hablar sobre el...
You have? Describe him to me. That's just logical of him. Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior. Terrific. Terrific.
O sea, hay que elegir una de las descripciones que me da que más... Vale, este hemos dicho que es el del duque.
Life never goes the way you expect,
Arturo
does it?
Veterano.
Oh, hey kid, you want to hear a story?
Venga.
Oh, good. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought, right after the king died. It was savage. The triplets, whew, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll. Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
Rodrigo.
Deals here. Get your deals here.
Cards here. I literally cannot advertise that fact harder than I already am.
Deals here. Get your deals here. War's good for business. Everybody needs something in
Sí,
a
eso es
war.
verdad.
That means you can jack up your... Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid. Oh, everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
Todo un emprendedor.
You're darned right I am.
Sí, pero no hay nada
Everybody
que
needs
tengas.
something, and I've got something for everyone.
Vale, aquí está el tipo este, que no me va a dejar pasar. La antigua mazmorra, dominios de la duquesa, a ver. Y no me deja. Y por aquí. Este es el peluche, ¿no? Del duque. Sí. Jajaja. Vale. Iban a salir enemigos, era obvio. Joder, demasiado. A ver, tira. Ah, solo uno, qué mierda. Con el curo. Otra tirada. Un 3. Bien, ese está bien. Un 4 ahora. Todos putos pájaros, en serio. Chut. Au. Joder. Nada, oye, que no le atina. Venga. Hala, este muerto. Los voladores son muy hijos de puta. Vale, las flechas. Vale. Y queda este. Bien. Muere. Puto. Oh, joder, otro pequeñajo por ahí. ¡Hostias! ¿Y ese tan grande? ¿A cuento de qué? Ahora. ¡Tío puta! Uy, 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 que me revienta. Joder.
Dicey, there! Let's go!
Vale, un 3. Esto para acá, esto para acá. Esto para acá. Y esta guárdala. Ahí. Venga, un 3. Le estaba intentando esquivar, pero... Venga. Tira. Usa los martillazos. Toma martillazos, hijo puta. Toma. Tanto martillazo, tanto martillazo. Oh. Cabrones, macho. Hala. Vale, pues lo voy a dejar aquí. Esto ya se me va de tiempo. A ver, mira, guardando. Ha salido ahí en la esquinita. Bueno, no se ha visto porque estoy yo. Pero ha salido un icono de guardando. En la esquinita donde tengo la cam. Así que lo voy a dejar aquí. Y mañana... Y mañana pues le entrego el peluche Puchi al idiota del conde este quijotesco.